starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Well, we talked about Phillip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018, the Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Phillip Lindsay.
Check, 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 check. Hey, Monday.
On first down, right back to Lindsay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
On first and 10, it's Lindsay. Well, now Lindsay lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Here's a carry for the fullback. This is Andy Janovich. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Lock it.
They'll run on first down. Lindsay. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
2nd and 10. At the Chargers' 20-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A break from the ground game here. Flacco. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. And McManus able to put it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Topper! Check safety! 180! Deuce! Hey, here we go.
Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Wait!
47's the mic. Let's get the ball. 47's the mic, boys. 47. Check. 40.
Hey, Charlie!
Check.
40. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Now he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Red Delta!
To throw again. Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack.
Let's make these babies cry on the way back home.
Hatchet.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. And he's going to go down again. Von Miller in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
It's almost closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
39-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. A huge play there for Denver. 47 yards on the ground. So a big carry there, maybe trying to atone for that fumble he had earlier in this one.
Yeah, I know every coach always tells you, shake it off, let it go. You know it's in your head. You want to make up for it, and he did exactly that on that play.
Check the backer.
Go red! General West!
A red zone 1st down for Flacco. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Noah Fant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. And this is blocked. Well, the Chargers have it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
But there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Whoa, bad move. The Charger drive about to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Blue draw quarter.
On second down now, it's Gordon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Red!
On third down, Rivers. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation.
Let's go, boys! Let's go!
At their own 15-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And some space here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the second quarter.
This is the fullback, Janovich. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Behind, step, wait! Behind, step, ready! Kill! Shift! Watch the shift!
On second down, Freeman. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Behind! Ready!
58, right there. Switch!
You're over here.
Set.
80 weapons.
Looking for 2 yards here on third down. Flacco. He's got his tight end, Fant. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 39. Fant, the first-round pick out of Iowa, taken 20th overall. Second tight end taken in the draft. Amazingly, the second Iowa tight end taken in the draft is teammate T.J. Hawkinson. 8th overall, he was selected by the Lions. But Noah Fant really wowed everyone in Indianapolis at the Combine and now trying to parlay that into an impressive NFL career. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
I'm darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10.
Kill, kill, kill.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Monday.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Flacco, the throw here on 3rd down. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 16.
Gain of 16 yards.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Behind set, wait. Ready. Hey. Monday.
On 1st down, it's Lindsey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Philip Lindsey, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Watch twist.
Wait.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hey, Delta.
34's the mic. Hey, that's scared. Hey,
They go play action. Rivers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL.
34's the mic. He's coming. Check him. Pick it up, guys.
Hey, Delta.
Check Mike 34. Mike 34.
Load it.
What we got? Back.
Cluster. 80 high. White, 80 high.
Rivers now from the 50. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You go tight.
Throwing Rivers. And he whips that one incomplete there.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Red Delta!
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
Orange 5-4.
Play fake. Rivers. Rivers got it on the left side. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 18. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you. Keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Check, check. 47.
Hey, go orange. Orange.
47 is the mic. 47.
Go, go.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
On 2nd and 7, Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
6-6, pull it high.
Kill, 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 kill. Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
Load it. Load it.
Thumbs up the helmet. Here we go, here we go. 51.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Rivers to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Mike Williams. Incomplete. Chris Harris on the coverage.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
You're trapped, you're trapped.
From the gun, Rivers. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of the coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this in intermission?
typically what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
They'll try and run with Freeman. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
Hey, Delta!
Back to it after the pick six. Rivers. And it's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark it down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. 14 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
All day, every day, any day.
To throw again. Rivers. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne and try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
I know he ain't got it. Hey, check Mike 47.
On third down, Rivers. He's got a man open. That's Allen. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go. Here we go. Go orange. Switch gears.
Wait, 89.
To the air again here. Rivers sets up the screen to Gordon. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Hey, Rocket, get hot.
To throw again on second down. Rivers throwing the out route incomplete. That's Henry. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Plus right.
47's the mic, boys.
They'll throw again. Rivers. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row.
Well, we've seen this a few times in this game. That offensive line just, I don't know if you want to call it out-physicaled, out-toughed, whatever you want to use.
And what people do when that is happening, when they're getting dominated that way, they spread things out a little bit, make it more of a space game, and allow your skill position players to make a few plays out in open field. Take away the physical element, gives you a chance.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Red! Red!
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And it's complete. Henry. And this is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line. Now Gordon on first down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
White!
47 Mike. 47 Mike.
Mike Bravo!
Hey, what's the ball? Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Round! He hot!
Looking to throw again on second down. Rivers. Got a man. It's Allen. for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
We got this. First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Flacco on the give to Lindsey. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
43-yard line.
Wayne, 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Third down, Flacco from the gun. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
47's the mic, boy, 47. Check, 47.
Don't let him breathe.
Rivers on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Phillip Rivers, no stranger to fourth-quarter comebacks. He's led the Chargers back to victory 26 times coming into this year. But work to do here if he wants to add another notch to the belt. On second down, Rivers again. Right back for him. This time he finds him complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A game there of 30 big ones. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
Rivers on the money, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Watch the screen.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon, and this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Delta! 47's the mic, 47's the mic. Hey, D-line, let's get in there, let's get in there, Harry. 47.
From the midfield strike, they look to throw. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
19 more yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Clock 11. Ready? Plus the right. 61, matchbox lights. Hey, I'm gonna go load it. Load it. White. Mike. Greystone travel. 51. Hey, me and you on cluster. I'm coming after you. Hey, Alpha.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, baby. Woo! Check 99. Check 99. Left. Load it. Hey, check Mike 47. He don't know no better. Q. White, 89.
Off the play fake here, Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. It's Benjamin for the Charger touchdown. Travis Benjamin, his 1st touchdown on the year, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. But running the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down in the football.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 16 yards, a first down.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now have pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
On first down, it's Lindsey. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Escapes the defender, and he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season and will continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Reddick with a carry. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now it's Lindsey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game.
At the 10-yard line.
On that last carry, here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the slant. Block it. Check out.
Another run by Lindsey. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They come up in an offset eye. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
General West. Check 3, check 3. Check. On red. Fresno. Check. Protein spill. Lucky.
Now Flacco. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Noah Fant with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, 79! 79!
Now Rivers. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The end result, 21 yards.
All day, dog.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
12.
47's the mic.
Red!
Here we go.
Hey! High 7! White! Hey, hot! Hey, 79! 79!
Rivers. Benjamin's got it. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. On play action, Rivers. First, remember, you need a touch under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Von Miller in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Rivers. And the pressure gets to him again. Von Miller, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Well, Mike 34.
Watch the screen!
Rivers to throw. Completes it to Benjamin. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Rivers to throw for it on 4th. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And that kneel down a little extra sweet. You get the win, and you knock out somebody's perfect season.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because it's not a championship game yet, but the team that's undefeated feels like a champion. So you've won a little bit extra in this one. Yeah, they've got to feel great about taking a knee here.
Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a boot, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend. So for Denver, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they will try to get back.